So today we discussed frames, which are one of the knowledge representations that we'll see throughout this course. We started off by talking about the basic structure of frames, which involve slots and fillers, and we talked about how similar they are to the variables and values that we see in object-oriented programming. We then talked about the three main properties of frames, which are that they represent stereotypes of a certain concept, they provide default values, and that they can inherit from one another. We then talked about frames in terms of other concepts we've already covered in this course. We've talked about how frames are representationally equivalent to semantic nets, and we've talked about how frames were actually what we were using when we were doing production systems last lesson. We finally talked about some of the advanced reasoning and story understanding that we can do with frames. Now we're going to move on to a topic called learning by recording cases, where we learn from individual cases or individual experiences. But if you're very interested in frames, you might want to jump forward to our lessons on understanding, common sense reasoning, and scripts. Those will all very heavily leverage what we've learned about frames today.